Welcome back to RedPixelPotion, and welcome if you're new. We're going to have a brief update today, just a brief one. It's been a while since we've had time to just casually talk, like, update stuff. So, here we go. As you can see, we have a new PNGtuber. I commissioned a IRL friend and viewer, and her name is ACutieChimera. I don't have her social at the moment, I'll admit, so I'm going to add it to the description later and continue to put credits in the video descriptions when I remember it, and that usually means later that night, so it'll be updated after it's uploaded. And as you can see, we've got a little chicken up in the upper left corner. We're supposed to make rotating icons for the games that I play, so we've got a few. I just haven't finished making them. I just went straight with the chicken for now. And speaking of other games, The Sims 4. I had two series that I started on this channel, and I recently unlisted them because I was having some Sims problems, which, it's par for the course with The Sims 4 at this point. So instead, what we're going to do in the future is probably do Sims 2 and Sims 3, which I've got a little bit of custom content for those, but not much, so it'll mostly be a vanilla playthrough of them. I think I got a little bit of Sims 3 that alters the romance system a little bit that changes of The Sims 2 that allows for autonomous romance, but otherwise it's pretty vanilla. We're gonna return to Stardew Valley and Fields of Mystery at some point. I'm encompassing the first half of the year here with what we're doing. Not immediate. I'm not gonna throw all these series in at you guys at once, because I personally don't think I have the attention span for that. And I know you guys probably wouldn't want to see a whole bunch of stuff all at once. It would be a little hard to keep track of series. But we're going to return to those. I am working on a 112-day video for Stardew, and possibly one for Fields of Mystery, so you might see those get, put in here and there, but nothing like a long series. Cobblemon Valley Adventure. So, recently Cobblemon had another update. It was a pretty hefty one. Not the big update, but it was substantial. And pretty much, I used a lot of add-ons in that pack, so I'm just waiting for them to finish updating before I go back, because there's a couple that are reliant on the Mega Showdown, which it updated by this point, and there's a few others that haven't updated that need to be updated. So we're just putting a little pin in that for now. So speaking of Minecraft, we've got a new mod pack coming soon. I've been working on it. We're returning to our roots and starting with a new Arcane Chickens pack. This one is fabric, and well, it's fabric as of this moment. I may switch it to Neoforge. We will see. Either way, I'm going to still play on my fabric one because we've already got a world, me and my fiance. So, yeah. It's a work in progress. The chicken mods are a little buggy at the moment. I used the Roost Ultimate, and that one hasn't been updated for fabric for a very long time. So I may just switch to Neoforge for the actual release version and just have the fabric for us. But when it does get finished, we will briefly preview the Arcane Chickens, the RPG. Just maybe a couple videos. Just one briefly going over what mods there are, as an example, not the entire list because there's like almost 300 mods. So we'll briefly go over that stuff and probably just play a little, see what we can come up with. The new series that's going to be going alongside Cobblemon Valley Adventure is an MMO series. As viewers of the channel will know, I've done Final Fantasy XIV in the past. You know, just brief Halloween videos. And more recently, Money Whistle's Adventures and Pancake's Adventures in WoWland. You know, in WoW, World of Warcraft. And I would be open to going back to those. I am working on a challenge for World of Warcraft at the moment, but it's not finished. I'm going to test it first before I actually record it, instead of just winging it. But Final Fantasy, I could see us doing some interesting stuff, you know, just goofing around, having some fun. But, you know, it's up to you guys, which one do we want to do, because I'm okay with both. So I'll pop up a poll on Tumblr and YouTube, and probably Blue Sky, and I'll take the answers from all three and give you essentially what we will play next. So, we're gonna wrap up. It's getting on in the video, and I don't think I have enough footage recorded for background. But if we have more stuff, I will update you guys on the posts, the YouTube posts, and Blue Sky. And, you know, if I really need to, I will also post it on Tumblr. But until next time, guys, see ya.